Starlight Carnival.
Pretty.
Wouldn't this whole thing practically be a carnival though?
But yes, Starlight Carnival, aka Auto Run Zone.
Kind of, yeah, but goddamn it looks so gorgeous!
Oh yeah, when you do the this entire like area reminds me of the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yeah, seriously. In fact,
Yeah.
this stage is so lovely. They actually use it as a track for Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. It's actually one of the better stages in that game.
Whoa!
For what that's worth.
Gravity.
Boom.
Oh no, not anti-gravity, my one weakness!
Whoa, and the road's forming magically.
Now this is cool.
I love this stage.
The first half of a minute is pretty much just you running along this beautiful road, absolutely having no input whatsoever. A trend among Sonic games.
This is just a show off.
You will believe the Wii can make beautiful games.
Yeah, seriously.
So it's this thing from Unleashed again.
Yep, they brought it
Yeah.
back because why the hell not? They wanted to prove that the Wii could still be capable of stuff the HD games could do, like blowing them up. Now be careful here, folks.
You could have died right there.
Yep, you could have died right there if you did not immediately notice the reticle on those Andros, all that Andros spit.
Oh, if only this wasn't on the Wii, this would have looked so much better.
Dude,
Hey,
if
this game
dude,
still
imagine
looks good.
Imagine if this game was remade for the Switch.
Aw, dude. Wait, what's
I
this
wonder
one?
if they'll get to that eventually.
This is Cube.
Oh,
Boom. It
What?
switches the formation between the cubes and the blue rings.
And also acts as
is
a
there
ground
any
pound.
I forgot if we asked, is there any purpose to collecting the blue rings?
No, not
No,
really.
no purpose at all.
You think they would probably give you an additional regular ring, but no, they really don't do that. They just, well, you collect it, and it either opens up a path or kind of screws you
Ow.
over from going through
I don't think
a
it's
path.
gonna go down.
Yeah,
You know-
like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, ever since... I know it's an old video, but I remember when some Call Me Johnny did his review of this when he was talking about... Oh, now it goes down. When he's talking about the theme that plays for the Cube, he says it sounds like something from Seinfeld.
Not to
Really?
listen again. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
Doom
Oh,
it.
trumpeters.
Seems a little too energetic for Seinfeld, if you want my opinion.
Whoa, okay, suddenly...
Okay, suddenly we're in the opening of a Star Wars movie.
Suddenly this looks
I'm
like Kingdom
free.
Hearts and the
Oh,
Dreadnought.
thank God!
Okay.
The road answered my call.
I'm free, free falling.
Okay.
Oh, it's those beetle... What are those things
The
called?
motorbikes.
Ladybugs.
Yeah,
And they're a lot
motorbikes.
faster, apparently.
Go away!
Yeah, the Motobugs got a hell of an upgrade with this game and onward. Actually, if I can be perfectly honest, Colors was the first game to actually bring back a bunch of trademark badniks and repurpose them in a way.
You know, I
Yeah.
gotta ask myself, why don't I just make that platform disappear and stop him down?
Really? Well,
Because where's the fun in that without any challenge?
He usually has a reason, like, oh, we're actually doing half of the work for him, so he wants to keep us alive, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just going back to that quote from Unleashed, I have a feeling that if Orbot were still... I know that's technically Orbot anyway, but I just imagine, like, him saying that to Orbot and be like, what's the fun in having my plan succeed without any challenge? Is that the excuse that you're going with this week, boss? Don't make me haul you out into a salad bowl. As if you'd eat a salad.
Whoa!
Ah!
Where we go?
Where'd
there.
you go?
I'm up here.
Sonic, we're on the set. There you are.
There we
We
go.
need you on the set.
We need you on set.
Hey, I
By
go
the way-
into set when I want to.
Wait, listen,
Boom.
doesn't really sound... It sounds too techno to be Seinfeld.
I said
it's
earlier,
really
it sounds a little too energetic to be Seinfeld.
Well, it's mainly just like the basic, you know, the basic... I forget what the tone is.
No. I got it. If Seinfeld was a TV show. Or, excuse me, a game show. A game show.
It is a TV show.
Game show.
That's why I corrected myself there.
And that's how boring it is. It doesn't even feel like a TV show.
It is a
Oh,
show
we
about... Well, this is the show about nothing, am I right?
Oops!
Ah,
No!
Jesus.
Too much overcompensation. Just commit and run. Just run for it. No.
And
The cube.
One!
by the way, no, I do not think that Seinfeld is a show about nothing. Louis is a show about nothing, but not Seinfeld.
Louis
What's Louis again?
Yeah, I know.
It's Louis C.K.
I love Louis.
Then why you call the show about nothing?
It's a... it's about nothing. It doesn't mean that's bad. It's fun.
But yeah, it stars Louis C.K.
Actually, I think I remember that. I remember.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I don't know much of it, but I hear that on the show there was actually a crossover of sorts where he actually got into like this really heated competition with this other well-known comedian that people accused him of stealing from Louis C.K.
Seinfeld?
No, not Seinfeld. It was like some other. I'm trying to remember what the actors. Oh, I'll come back to it later.
I never thought of him. I never thought anyone stealing from Louis C.K. If anything, I just know that. I know that Louis C.K. borrows heavily, not the jokes, but the same like style of comedy as George Carlin does, and he even said like George Carlin was a huge inspiration for him.
That might be
Really?
what I'm thinking of, actually.
Yeah, dude, Louis C.K. spoke at George Carlin's at a funeral hearing or something. He was there.
Okay. So if you borrowed a lot from George Carlin, I can imagine there was a shitload of swearing.
No. Anyway, Starlight Carnival.
Act 2.
I think this theme's my favorite out of all of them in this world. The Act 2 theme.
I like it. It's very happy.
So we had this. This kind of reminds me of what is it called? Technodrome from Mario Kart 8.
The Ninja Turtles? Oh.
One of those two.
No, he's talking about the Electrodome.
The Electrodome. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Technodrome was Turtles.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Dude, imagine if the
One of
Technodrome
those.
did look like this, though.
Oh jeez. What's that? Wait, what do we just do with those red things? Oh, TNT crates.
Yeah. That's exactly what they are.
Ooh. Oh. That was a
Next.
close one.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Careful, careful.
Whoa!
How did we?
Dude, someone did make a Sonic version of that meme. You guys know that, right?
Really?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
they used
really?
the Sonic Adventure 2 model and just pretty much let him go to town.
Oh, that's right. Instead
With
of
a whole
warping
bunch
his,
of Red Drummond woes.
I was gonna say that's right. Instead of warping his. Oh, it's already done. Instead of warping his model or anything, they just had him do different poses like from the cover of SA2 or on the
Yeah.
disc.
You mean
Whoa,
one?
whoa, 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 whoa.
This is the face of modern Sonic.
Whoa.
Ah!
To be fair, that was actually unintentional, but honestly, all the more welcome.
That's fucking creepy.
Real quick, even though I probably don't think that by the time this video goes out it'll be any use. What was that tweet I saw you tweet about Jason Griffith's child?
Oh yeah, he and his wife got birthed a baby lately, and I guess all I know is that they need they need donations in order to help keep their family afloat. I don't know. That's
I guess
all I really.
Oops.
Dang it.
I was about to say, didn't Dan Green go through something similar like that?
Yeah.
Thank
Think
goodness.
so?
Yeah, his wife died during childbirth.
Oh, that's what happened.
Oh.
Ooh.
Because I knew he took like a pretty lengthy hiatus from voice acting because of that.
You know, thinking back on it, with my previous knowledge of like the One Piece dub, that's kind of sad to me.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what does the One Piece stuff have to do with this?
He voiced Usopp in that dub, and the whole. I know the origin story about Usopp revolved around him and his friendship with this girl who lived in a mansion. In a mansion.
Yeah, I remember
Actually,
that.
Actually, I want to make sure I
Well,
get my.
the girl in the mansion ended up all right, didn't it?
Yeah, the girl.
Oh yeah, she's all
saved
right.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they saved her. It's just that I know, like for like the whole portion of that arc, like she was like bedridden.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to make
So-
sure I got my facts right, which it feels weird saying this since someone I really like is a big One Piece fan. Is Usopp the one with the pointy nose and the big lips?
Yes.
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 And
That's
and uses the slingshot.
I thought Jason Griffith voiced him in the 4-Kids dub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He voiced him
You
in that
said
dub.
Dan Green did.
Wait, I did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Did you mean
we
to
started-
say?
I was pretty sure
Well, no,
I
I
said
think-
Jason Griffith.
I think what happened was that okay, so what happened was that Matt brought Dan Green to the conversation, which is not wrong because that was a similar instance. But when he started talking about it, James was still referring to Jason Griffith, who he originally brought up. Well, technically, I originally brought it up, but I'm not taking credit for that. Here's the gold ring.
You actually brought up Dan Green as well. I just brought up what happened with Dan Green.
Yeah, I was the one that asked if Dan
Yeah.
Green's case was
Yeah.
similar.
Whatever the case, Jason Griffith is the whole topic we were talking about, and again, it's the whole idea that he voices Usopp, and then all this had to happen. Kind of makes it all the sadder.
Yeah.
Even if that dub was kind of shit.
It was a bunch of shit. That dub was
Well, it's kind of
absolutely horrible.
Well, it's kind of a shame because I think in some cases 4Kids kind of gets, well, not even just 4Kids specifically, but just a lot of New York voice actors in general tend to get like a bad rap because of 4Kids, because a lot of the voice actors they had in that are actually really good actors, like, you know, Mike Pollock and Dan Green go without saying, and then of course you have the likes of like, Sam Riegel and...
No, the actors can be good, but the acting can be horrible. Again, actually, here's an example. Mark Wahlberg is a good actor. His acting in The Happening is god-awful.
Right. And I know Jason Griffin's not the best, but I can assume he could probably do a pretty good job. It's just that, well, he's given a lot of terrible direction.
Yeah, it all comes with voice direction.
Yeah, it comes down to the director.
It comes down to the director, and in some cases the writing, which is kind of something that a lot of people that gripe about voice work, they either forget or purposely ignore that. Like, I know that's also a case whenever people complain about Roger Craig Smith's work. Well, his work with Sonic, at least.
Yeah, I guess. Then again, I can't really think of too many instances where Roger Craig Smith I would consider bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At worst, he could sound a little weird at times. Like his delivery in that one cutscene in Lost World where he pretty much kicked the conch shell right out of Eggman's hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The magic conch!
He's like, whatever. It's like, that did seem a little weird at first, but afterwards it...
not again!
Stilted.
I was about to say, the only line from Lost World I thought he delivered poorly was, "Drop the critters, Eggman!" Everything else I thought was just fine, but that one line was just
that line was weird.
I want people...
Critters, Eggman!
Wait, I want people to note that this gameplay style is running at a smooth 60 frames per second, whereas in the much superior console, the Wii U, for some reason... could barely run 15 frames per second.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Boom, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, to be fair, those
are two very different games.
It's like that whole engine was unoptimized for the Wii U.
Not to mention, those are two very different types of gameplay, so I don't think it's really fair to compare the two.
No, I'm talking about, like, the thing we're running on that light thing. Yeah, when we run on this light thing...
You mean the running section?
Yeah. When we run on that...
Again, that's just a matter of an optimization, kicking them in the ass.
Yeah. But I still get the point you're making, though.
Yeah. At the very least, Lost World. I mean, to give Lost World credit, like compared to all the other games, at least it is rather fascinating to see the game actually a Sonic game run its a full-on 60 frames.
Oh yeah.
What is this?
Is this?
This is the Hover Wisp. Basically, I mean, as it's pretty obvious what it does because of its name. It can also do a lightspeed dash, which Sonic ironically can't do normally anymore.
I actually love the music. It's so serene.
Yeah, the music is so smooth and serene.
Whoops. That was close.
Yeah, the Hover Wisp is admittedly my favorite of the bunch, just because, well, the music is good and it's a very practical wisp.
Good job.
I know a lot of people...
So much so that they actually brought it back for Lost World, and I think it's probably the only one that didn't suffer from the transition.
I know a lot of people like it because it's the closest thing we're ever going to get to Tails being playable in the modern game.
Yeah, you're right. Oh god, look at this!
It's a full trip! Oh, this looks like something out of freaking Kingdom Hearts now.
3D!
Speaking of modern, quote-unquote, how about that Sonic Mania?
Whoa, UFO.
That has nothing to do with modern.
It's called Hover?
Yeah, it's Hover.
Yeah, it's called Hover. But, long story short, beat it 3 times, and I'll probably beat it another time for the channel.
It is
Looking
good.
I want to see all these cool... Okay, here we go. I want to see all these cool things that you're...
Gushing
Come on,
about.
you can
I
get...
want to see... Careful.
Now, the funny thing is about this portion of the stage, if you can activate, I think it might be a switch or defeating a certain amount of enemies, but there's a ring trail that could pop up, which lets you skip this entire fucking thing.
Good.
Really?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, I wasn't able to activate it, but I'm just saying that's something that you can do and just say, screw you, 3D!
But
I have autopilot on standby.
We're on
That being
cruise
said, there is
control.
something... That being said, there is something, since we were talking about Mania, something I'm kind of curious as to what your guys' opinion on, because I've been talking with a few other people about it, because, you know, I think it kind of goes without saying that Mania is doing, like, gangbusters in terms of, like, sales and reviews, and it kind of got us to thinking, like, what would you guys think of the idea of Mania getting DLC, where it's like maybe like extra levels or maybe extra playable characters.
I'd be down for that
I'd
for like
be
an
down.
ice cap zone or. Oh, sorry.
Right now, I do know that they don't have any plans for DLC, but if they ever do, I would be down with a few more levels and maybe
same.
Amy Rose's DLC.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
I would be down for adding in. These are my ideas. I'd be down for adding Amy Rose. I'm trying to think of any other classic characters. Maybe like a special like Metal Sonic DLC or something.
That would be nice.
Episode Metal done right.
Or to please Jordy, the Chaotix.
Oh yeah, how does
Yes.
that? Oh yeah, that's right from Chaotix. That's right. So how does this work? So you just dash to the rings to do like a light speed dash.
Pretty much, yeah. You
So
just
you
hold
can't
down.
light
You
speed
just hold.
dash
You just hold.
normally?
You have
Nope.
to hold down a certain button in order to light speed dash.
Oh, you can't light speed dash outside of Sonic. Oh, geez.
No, you can't, and honestly, it's kind of weird.
It's weird, but at the same time, I can sort of understand why they wanted to do it this way.
In a hurry. Okay, I think we're in the right. direction.
Thankfully, your meter does not drain when you're doing a light speed dash.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
good.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Just
that
barely.
was
nice.
close.
Now that was happening.
This
Ow.
is happening. Ow. So
That was
what else?
happening.
I love that
Exploding
timing, I'm
was
not gonna
happening.
lie.
Note to self: never say "this is happening" ever again.
Rats.
And not just because it sounds so devil damn corny.
What's down here?
Down here,
Oh.
4 rings.
Oh.
And a red ring. Oh, what do you know?
well.
Guess it was the right thing for me to do.
But what
Was
was I saying?
it?
But I'm just gonna
but
ignore
yeah,
it.
I would like more stages. Like, I guess I'll just ask: was there any Sky Sanctuary zone?
In Mania, no, they didn't bring that back.
Okay, I would like that. I would like Ice Cap Zone, please. I like that zone. It's
One thing I
classic.
did, I know I know I probably should just bring this up whenever we get to Mania, because yes, I am recording that game for the channel sooner or later.
And I better
But,
be there.
I know. We'll, aside from Jordy, I think we'll all pretty much be there. But anyway, it's funny to me because, save for maybe Sonic 1 and Sonic 3 on its own, they brought in at least 2 stages per classic game, like straight up like Knuckles, CD, and
Guys,
Chip.
boss.
Oh.
So yeah, we'll further that later. Anyway, this feels like something straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh my god.
Yes.
His mustache looks better than it did in... I'm sorry, Sonic Boom is shit. Like,
Fine.
I love how the mustache actually
Wait
looks
a
like a
minute.
mustache instead of a
boy.
solid
no.
mass.
Tails, just push him.
What the?
Nice.
Like that.
So exactly
I was
what
gonna
they
say,
did.
that's- No, what the? You were totally out
By
of the
the
way. You were just. This is what I don't like. I hate it when they think I have to push him. I know. I won't just push him with my hands. I'll throw my entire body. No, just shove him aside with your arms.
Maybe they're just that heavy. But oh no, Tails has been hypnotized.
The hypnotized.
Wow. So this is just like Lost World. Before Lost World.
Before
This is
Lost
more
World
Lost
had
World.
wisps in it for no reason.
So now,
Oh, he's fast.
gasp. This is actually one of my favorite scenes of the entire game, just because it shows a very subtle weakness for Sonic.
Yeah.
Like it's not like an outright like, oh my god, Kryptonite's my one weakness. It's more like it's very subtle because look at this concern he's showing for his friend.
What were you trying to say, Matt? Matt?
Steve,
Oh.
congratulations on getting into top comments in Arlo's video.
Oh, with the
The Sonic
I don't-
Oh, the Mania
You
video.
don't know what you're.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you did-
for those that want the context, Arlo did his own review of Sonic Mania, and when he was talking about the special stages, well, he's mainly talking about the bonus stages, which in this case are Blue Sphere from 3 and Knuckles. And what pissed off a lot of people is
Steve,
that
can we save this for
Guys,
Steve,
can we save this for
Steve,
Mania itself?
Yeah, can we save this for the boss fight?
Oh, that's right. Let's do
Alright.
Because this is actually another favorite cutscene for me.
Oh great, more robot flying helicopter whales.
Pay up.
We didn't bet, Sonic.
Dang.
and
Fine, I'll go take care of the boss.
This is one of the reasons why I like Sonic Colors so much, just because the dynamic
I
between
know.
Sonic and Tails is probably the strongest at that time.
I
Yes.
just love the solo wave.
Alright, let's rock it.
So anyway, about that Arlo review.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Arlo. Yeah, continue now.
basically in the Arlo review, he was talking about the bonus stages, which, not to be confused with the special stages where you get the Chaos Emeralds. The bonus stages are essentially just blue sphere from Sonic 3 Knuckles, and he mentioned in his review, and just adds insult to injury why he's doing it, he's showing off that he either does not know or forgets the whole, circle around the spheres to turn on the rings thing, which pissed off a lot of people.
Whoa.
And basically, in his review, he talked about how he wasn't really that big a fan of blue spheres, and said he actually prefers the half-pipe special stages. And as soon as I heard that, my comment was basically just, "You poor man, if only you knew what you brought upon yourself by saying that."
Well, let me just be the first to say that I don't really cry foul at the fact that he didn't know about that whole running around the blue spheres to turn out the rings, because that's something I didn't immediately figure out until after I played Sonic and Knuckles. But aside from that, yeah, I don't know what to say about the half pipe, and I'm kind of glad they didn't make it return in Sonic Mania, because it's been overused to hell.
By the way, I love this music.
Here we go.
Pretty good.
Slice it in half.
Down the middle!
It's one of my favorite boss tracks in the game.
Nice.
And there he goes. Rings for everybody!
You get a ring, everybody gets a ring!
This is reminding me of the boss from Star Fox 64 in the Asteroid Belt.
The music is ringing in my ears.
Anyway.
But,
It's gotten to the point where half the joke is me just not even acknowledging the joke anymore. So, we did it! Starlight Carnival!
And you got an 8.
And I believe we're only a third of the way through this game.
And thus the carnival has come to a close.
Yep. No, but the carnival hasn't even started! It starts next
Unhook
week!
the chain like Sonic CD.
Hey Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker?
If that's his way of handling critique, I'd be scared for what he does at Disneyland.
Well,
Oh god.
use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Breaking news! Blue Hedgehog suddenly destroys world's happiest place. Turns it into cesspit.
I was about to say, turns it into world's saddest place.
Wait, burps to control aliens?
No, it's a running gag.
Yeah, blame his faulty translator.
Yeah, that's something that I'm not quite sure we really touched upon. One of the running gags in this game is that Tails' alien translator isn't really working all that well.
Tell me about
it says funny words.
Eggman is using 5 tractor beam
Like baldy nose hair. Oh no, wait, that was actually legit. My bad.
So Eggman is able to use Wisp energy to mind control everyone?
Pretty much, yeah. Unfortunately, as we noticed in that cutscene, it's only a limited time use.
Yeah.
Also, why is Sonic all like worried? Why is Sonic so confused? Like, how did he change out a whole planet? He did it in CD.
That's true, but and I guess in all fairness, they're not that much bigger. Well, okay, they're a little bigger than Little Planet, that's for certain. But
Not to mention, there's more of them.
Yeah.
that is very true. Meanwhile, in the headquarters of Dr. Eggman.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Egg.
Thank you.
I like that. Part of me kind of likes that they kept his laugh from Sonic X.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
They pretty much turned that into a running gag too. Just gonna say this right now. Would Mike Pollock make a good Yosemite Sam?
Maybe.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good, actually.
Wait, what
Oh,
new
hang on,
voice
voice.
does he have this time? You guys don't have bones.
You need to go back and study your anatomy, Orbot.
Hey, exoskeletons work in weird ways.
Oop.
A pirate.
Just as a reminder, this is the Riddler.
Oh yeah.
And that's Shadow.
Yes. Well, to be fair, I think he does better as Orbot than he does Shadow. Even though he has been getting better at Shadow recently.
He's definitely been getting better at Shadow, but
I thought Quentin Flynn was him.
No,
Oh,
he's
Gwen Flynn
Silver.
was Silver.
Alrighty.
Cubot's voice actor in this game is the Riddler.
Yep,
Yes.
Wally Wingert.
Oh, I didn't know he did the Riddler as well. I only know him from Invader Zim as one of the
geez,
Oh,
tallest.
this.
Oh.
One of my favorite Eggman moments.
Okay.
Another big Wally Wingert role, character from Bleach
Yay.
named
Ant-Man.
Renji Abari.
The next planet.
And we also unlocked the Eggman Shuttle, pretty much this game's challenge, though. Imagine if
Guys,
you were... What?
Planet Wisp! Planet Wisp is
Yes.
next!
I know. Hang on. Let
Yes,
me finish.
yes, Planet Wisp is next, but let me at least finish my point. Playing through the challenge mode, the Egg Shuttle is pretty much like playing as if you were playing Sonic Colors as a Genesis game. You just go through all the stages in order, and you beat it at the end, and your score is tallied. All that.
Oh, so it's a guided tour kind of thing. I get it.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's like I said before. That's generally how I play Sonic Colors nowadays. Just because this game's really not that long anyway. I think I could use a good challenge. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Next part, we're gonna go to everyone's favorite stage, Planet Wisp. Till next time, guys.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ho ho ho!